Hey everybody, this is Tom from VermiBag. It is time to retire my original prototype on the VermiBag Mammoth. It has changed so much, I'm almost embarrassed to show this bag anymore. And that's the whole idea of doing the different prototypes and just to show how the design changes over time. You compare this bag to what the VermiBag Mammoth, turned into now. There's a huge difference, on what the system, on how the system's made and how it functions. This bag was way too deep. I can't imagine, the weight of this thing is definitely over 500 pounds when it's fully loaded. It's just too deep, and I had issues. This was the very first time I started putting a zipper on this type of system, and the attachment method that I had on the zipper allowed for leachate to come through the system or through the zipper area and stuff, so the zipper could get kind of calcified, and you can see how it's calcified right there. I don't have that issue anymore on bags. You can see a Max there that's the same age basically with a different attachment, and another one over there that they don't have anything at all. But this one, the way it was laid out, or the way it was attached, I should say, allowed for moisture to wick between the seams right where the zipper was attached. So anyway, I haven't been running this, actually feeding this bag for at least 6 months, probably a little bit more than that even. I had one tiny little spot in there that I added moisture and food to, and then I went in there just a little bit ago and scooped that tiny little area out, probably about a gallon worth of soil or compost and worms, because all the worms migrated over that one little spot where it was real moist and there was some food. Other than that, the system has basically been used as a storage system for all these castings because it's about half full. So I'm just going to basically empty this thing out and put all the stuff in some containers. I'll store it for the remainder of the next couple months, and then I'll put it all out into the garden. But again, it's probably 3/4 or half full, about half full, I suppose. But and then this bad boy is gonna see greener pastures, and I'm gonna retire it. So I'll show you what I get out of the system, how much material's out of there, and then we'll disassemble this thing and put her away. I'm gonna use the stand. By the way, the wood that's on here, I'm going to remake it into another stand for the new system that I'm working on right now, that I haven't named yet. Okay, I finished emptying out the Mammoth. You can see there I got a 14-gallon tote completely full, and probably 2 9-gallon buckets completely full, and probably a 4-gallon bucket, I don't know, something like that. And this material is really nice. I was saying before, it's very well worked over material. There's a lot of pieces of plastic, and there's a lot of uncomposted items in here too. It's like part of a pepper skin or something. There's an avocado, not an avocado, but a apricot plum. It's actually starting to get a little bit soft, like it's trying to decompose. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here other than, if I screen this out, it'd be really nice, but realistically, I think I'm just going to go ahead and dump it into the garden. I know there's little chunks of plastic and everything else in it, but the little bit of non-compostable materials, isn't going to be a big deal. The plants won't care at all. So a lot of material, and I bid farewell to the prototype Mammoth. It did a good job. It served its purpose. I learned a lot from the mistakes that were on this bag, and it has changed so much. It served its purpose. Like I said, I'm going to repurpose this stand, take it apart today, and make up a new stand for the new bag I'm making up. So that was a quick, probably 5 minutes to disassemble that Mammoth stand, and now it's going to get repurposed as a new stand for one of the new bags I'm making. That's a big advantage of having a wood stand, is that you can actually take it apart and change it into something else if you want, repurpose the wood, just recycle it completely. So this is going to go to good use. This is Tom from VermiBag. Until next time, ciao.